Breaking, Jeannie Mai and Jeezy's divorce is getting pretty messy. Now let's get to it. Hey everyone, welcome to the mix. Like, share, subscribe per usual. For those who are new to my channel, The Mix, I pre-record most of my videos. I will be going live in the future more often. For those who are interested in donating, head on over to the description section of this post. Donation information is there. Zelle, Cash App, all donations go towards content enhancement creation, you guys. It really does. It takes resources to continue to evolve and elevate my channel. Also, you can hit that thanks next to the share for those who are subscribed. For those who are just passing by, go ahead and hit that thanks in the form of donation. So, you guys, most importantly, I need for everyone to listen to this video. Yes, listen to this video from beginning to end. I always have posts going on in the community section, so head on over there and vote. Thank you guys for your continued support, those domestically and internationally. If you drop some comments, let's keep it respectful and peaceful on my channel. Yes, there's YouTube policy, guidelines, all of that, etc. Now, let's get right into the topic. Okay, everyone, welcome again to the mix. As you can see what this video is going to be about, yes, Jeannie Mai's latest legal response, according to TMZ. Seems like Jeannie Mai is fearing for her daughter's Monaco's life when she's around her father. Wow. But before I continue with my commentary, reaction, and opinion, I would be remiss if I didn't ask, how is everyone doing? Like, seriously, mentally, physically, emotionally? Those who are going through something, my heart goes out to you. Stay the course. Seek whatever help you need in terms of mental health, physical health, to assist you through with whatever circumstances or issues you may be encountering at this time in your life. These are some trying times right now for everyone across the world. I put it on my heart to speak about that. So I'm just asking, simply because I do care. And also too, today is Wednesday the 20th. It's early morning for me. Person who won the Cash App giveaway, Cash App / Zelle giveaway, please respond by Friday via email. I posted something under your comments, so just hit me up on via email, and then we'll go from there. If you do not respond by Friday, I'm going to the next person who was in line to win. So, but yeah, I digress, and let me just go ahead and jump right into this article I came across from TMZ. It's a recent article. Oh my gosh, I'm going to go over some excerpts of this article. This divorce is really heating up. Okay, you guys, I haven't did an update on Jeezy and Jeannie Mai for some weeks now. Originally, I touched on their divorce because we were all shocked, but this is the latest, and there's a lot of things that has happened since then, with Jeannie Mai going on Jennifer Hudson's talk show and actually sharing with the world how she felt and her thoughts regarding the divorce, etc. So, according to TMZ, Jeannie Mai denies gatekeeping daughter from Jeezy. Yes, and this is what Jeezy had put out, to my understanding, in the media reports. It's alleged that he's basically stating that Jeannie Mai is gatekeeping. In my opinion, and woman, let's just keep it real, she's trying to control a lot of things. And with her being a new mom, you guys, I don't know, I somewhat side with her to a certain extent, but she's a new mom, so she's probably like a helicopter mom. So, and even if someone is not going through a divorce or situations with their child's father, sometimes first-time moms who really care and whose heart is in parenting, yes, they are helicopter. So, okay, as you can see, the article further cites Jeannie Mai basically cites safety concerns over firearms. So, wow. Okay, according to TMZ, Jeannie Mai is denying Jeezy's claim that she's gatekeeping their daughter from him amid their divorce, insisting she's just trying to keep the kids safe. This per new court document. So this is breaking news, you guys. The article further cites the talk show host submitted a response to Jeezy's request for a hearing to figure out a temporary custody schedule in their ongoing divorce case. And according to her latest filing obtained by TMZ, she says his accusation that she's interfering with his ability to spend time with their 1-year-old Monaco daughter is false. And let me just interject really quickly to you guys, when it comes to different cultures as well. So not only do we have Jeannie Mai being a first-time mom, new mom, Jeezy has kids, been married before. So I'm not, based off of the research I've done, and I'll drop the link in the description section of this post, he's had issues before with his previous kids' moms. He does have a young adult son, and I don't think they went through any type of court type of issue, But mind you, he wasn't married to them. So it's easier, in my opinion, for the mom, when you're not married to someone, to have that leverage in terms of custody wise and visitations and all of that. So this is a different ballpark for Jeezy and Jeannie Mai, especially because they are married and they had a child within wedlock. So the situation is kind of different. However, fathers do have rights. So I'm just wondering if Jeezy put the same effort into his other kids as he's putting into Jeannie Mai, amid their divorce. And to add to that, I do understand people change and evolve, because Jeezy was younger, in his 20s and 30s when he had his other two kids. So yeah, people do change. He's over 40, I think mid 40s. So he's probably taking a different mental approach. And I'm just seeing it from all angles, you guys. So the article further cites Jeannie also says she's been more than accommodating when it comes to Jeezy asking for time with their daughter, giving him all the dates he's asked for and giving him an extended period of time with her over the Christmas holidays. And let me interject really here. When it comes to custody, the courts see the interest of the child. Jeannie and Jeezy come from different backgrounds. And Jeannie, again, is a first-time mom. So I have some sympathy and empathy for her, in a sense, because it seems like she's one of those helicopter moms. And I know quite a few. And maybe because I have more kids and the person only has one child, because I would look at the person like, you are insane. But I had to remind myself, like, girl, you have 3 kids, so you got different levels of experience and trial and error. So what's not important to you is probably super important to your homegirl who only has one child. So have to think about it from that perspective as well. The article fights. Jeannie says she 100% wants Jeezy to be involved in their daughter's life, but says safety is her first concern. And in these docs, she claims it's completely reasonable for safety to be on her mind, which is completely reasonable. Jeannie's attorney writes, it is essential to clarify that Ms. Jenkins insists on reasonably safety measures being put in place, such as safely securing and locking away all firearms that have been unsecured in the past, as well as having familiarity and properly trained caregivers. It's absolutely not gatekeeping, but rather a responsible effort to prioritize their daughter's well-being. Okay, let me interject really here. So right here, and let me just say this, I've dated a person who concealed carry, this and that. He had a firearm. We would hang out or whatever, or if I would stay over or he would stay over or whatever, it would be unsecured and right by the bed and right by the, in distance. So maybe Jeezy is that type to have a firearm right there by the nightstand and this and that. So that is a valid concern for Jeannie Mai. You know why I say that? Because she's no longer in the household. So that is definitely a valid concern, especially if he has the firearm near or on the mantle or on the dresser or nightstand or whatever, and she's used to that. But she was in the household with the baby, so she is securing certain areas where she knows where the firearm is at. And I'm just hypothetically speaking, because of course, obviously, this article said that unsecured in the past. So I'm just assuming Jeezy didn't have this firearm secured in the past when they were, sharing living space. I don't know if they're sharing living space currently or not, but so that's where I'm coming from. So if they're not together living in the same household, Jeannie is concerned. But when they were together living in the same household, it's not that big of a concern, because Jeannie can manage and micromanage Monaco around the house and know, okay, daddy has his firearm in there in her mind. So Monaco, make sure the door is locked, make sure a gate is up, etc., etc. However, living apart, she doesn't have eyes where Jeezy is at. So that is definitely a legit concern. Her legal team adds, these requests are grounded in Ms. Jenkins' genuine concern for the party's daughter's safety and security, especially when under the care of others and traveling across the country, and are reasonable protective measures, not an attempt to restrict Mr. Jenkins' access to their daughter. And to check again, I know Jeannie Mai like, this dude didn't do this for his other kids. Why is he so? But they're in a union, they're married, so the baby was born within the marriage. So this is a legal, legit concern in terms of Jeezy fighting for his rights as a father. He's older now, and yeah, the daughter is part of the custody, legal custody, because they were legally married before they had her. Around the same time Jeannie filed her response to Jeezy's divorce petition. Yes, that's what happened too. She filed a response. So that's what happened within the weeks that I did not report on them, but it was a lot going on. Anyway, when she seemed to imply he might have cheated and that it would have consequences under their prenup, he filed new docs himself, in which he alleged she was keeping him from seeing Monaco on a consistent basis. So basically, Jeezy filed a response, When someone filed a response legally, oh my gosh, it's like a counter. I was like, oh wow, so it's heating up. So this is actually going to go, in my opinion, I don't think they're going to settle. It's going to go to litigations. I would be surprised if they settle and come to some type of agreement amicably. but I believe it might go to trial. And in Georgia, stuff like this can go to trial in the state of Georgia. So mediation is the first step, and then more settlement talks, more mediation, and then if not, then it could possibly go to trial. Something like what Tyrese went through. His situation in Georgia. Okay, the article further cites, like we said, Jenny is calling BS on that, and instead of hearing a temporary custody, she's asking the judge here to just send them to mediation to work this out themselves, noting she feels like they are strong candidates for that option. Jeezy and Jeannie have just the one child together, whom they welcomed back in 2022. So we shall see. We shall see. Hopefully, when they do go to mediation, because I believe the judge will consider that they can work it out. But in my opinion, you guys, I don't know. I don't think so, because you see Jeezy's response. He's hitting her with the, now you're preventing my as a dad, you're preventing me from exercising my rights as a father. So because Jeannie actually filed a response stating that he cheated on her, and that's violation of the prenup. It was a legal document that he signed. So that's a whole nother subject for another day. Okay, you guys, so what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Jeannie is fearing for her daughter's life. This is insane. Like I said, now I do believe she has a legit concern, absolutely. However, Jeannie definitely, in my opinion, now this is just my opinion, is somewhat weaponizing these legal angles and arguments from a victim perspective. Because remember, like I said, she finally spoke out, and I think that was a couple weeks ago on the Jennifer Hudson show, citing she was shocked about the divorce and that she didn't see it coming. So let me head on over there and share bits of that video.
Jeannie, things are different from the last time you were here. Some unexpected news broke about your marriage.
I was going through things, and marriage ended in divorce, and it was kind of hard. So yeah, it's what I'm dealing with day by day, you know.
And how are you doing now?
Well, I think I'm doing better now. You know, I think at the time when I found out, you know, at the same time as the rest of the world, that my marriage was ending in divorce, I was gutted. So yeah, today it's about picking up the pieces. It's about discovering me and being a mom to the best blessing in my life, my little girl.
Okay, you guys, you heard it there. Jeannie Mai, when she spoke out, she was shocked. She found out, like all of us did, the rest of the world. I really thought their marriage was, and their whole relationship, because I remember when they was just flaunting and flossing it all over Instagram. I'm just like, okay, I'm happy for them. This might work, you know. Although, and I stay 10 toes down as to what I said before originally, I still believe Jeezy used her. I just saw, when I say I felt that it would work, Jeannie Mai, to me, in my opinion, was just totally locked in. She was head over heels. It just seemed like this was her happily ever after, forever. And I'm like, oh wow, Jeezy must have put it on her, you know. But I've always side-eyed him, like, this seems like an opportunity type of relationship connection, whereas it will benefit him more than her. But yeah, as you heard on that clip, Jennifer Hudson show, that she felt gutted. Wow, they're going back and forth, and like I said, I do believe Jeannie Mai is she's hurt still, but she's picking up the pieces, moving on, and she is, in my opinion, somewhat weaponizing the situation from a victim perspective. And with her speaking out now on the Jennifer Hudson show, to me, that sets the stage for kind of like a victimish type of narrative, you know, in my opinion. It seems like Jeannie Mai, like I said, has seemingly moved on and is living her best life, so taking care of her daughter. Let me just share with you guys some excerpts from her IG page and her best life. And although I believe, in my opinion, she's still hurt, she's, like she said, she's picking up the pieces and moving on. And in her mind, I believe she's like, this is war. You're not gonna do this to me and think it's okay. This is war. I gave you my all, my insides for 2 years, 2+ years, or however many years they were together. So, but yeah. Okay, you guys, as you can see, Miss Jeannie Mai Jenkins, you know what, scratch that, Miss Jeannie Mai is living her best life. 4 days ago on IG. She looks good. Oh my gosh, she looks good. I think she's in California too. She's like really plugged with the media and different shows and all of that. So as far as financial wise, Jeannie Mai is on a different level financially, and to me, in my opinion, she has more than Jeezy. Don't let it fool you. Jeezy got baggage. You know, a child and someone else, and he has an older son, and yeah. Okay, I told you guys. Jeannie Mai has seemingly moved on externally, and seems like her focus is just living her life, rebuilding, and most importantly, taking care of their daughter. Like I said, in my opinion, I think she is possibly angry a little bit and somewhat bitter because of how vulnerable she was with Jeezy, and she seems to have compromised her beliefs, in my opinion, of having a child with him, when she said on many occasions prior to Jeezy that she did not want children, even before she started dating him with her previous husband. She just didn't want children. To my understanding, it was reports out there quite a few reports, and she was vocal about that. He is trying to get her lick back, in my opinion, in a sense, legally, with genuine, legit concerns, where before she may have not addressed it in the past or tripped about in terms of the firearm situation. Because I'm like, why is that a big concern now? And I'm thinking like, okay, well, how was it when they were married? Did Jeezy do that when they were married? Was the firearm around? Was it visible? You know, and she just protected Monaco because she knew where it was at, and just, you know, so, but now it's a concern. So now Jeannie is, in my opinion, micromanaging the care for their child. But on the flip side, you guys, first time mom, as I continue to say, I wonder, has Jeezy, like I said, put this much energy into gaining custody of this other kids, although he wasn't married to them? That's just a huge question. Do you all think that? Do you all think Jeezy put this same energy based off of reports I've read and things of that nature? I do not believe so, but I'm going to run a poll in the community section, so stay connected to the mix. You guys stay connected to my channel for the polls in the community section, and drop some comments, you guys. Let's engage in the comment section. First, that he's putting into this, and it's legal efforts, and is rightfully so efforts, because he did marry Jeannie and they had a child that was born within wedlock. So hey, but yeah, so at any rate, I do call cap though on Jeezy and his efforts, and still believe at the same time he used Jeannie Mai as a crossover relationship, meaning moving to a different audience instead of the hip-hop sector solely. So yeah, from books to media, etc., television, all of that. So like cap, you know, with his efforts originally in the relationship, although Jeannie Mai was just so on cloud 1000 when they would post on IG before they even got married. But yeah, overall, you guys, it is what it is though with this relationship and the divorce, and I really feel no way. I'm just giving, you know, just coming from my perspective and opinion and commentary, and just hope they find a fair, common, and reasonable middle ground, especially for their daughter. This is a reminder though, you guys. This is definitely a reminder, people. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Okay, you guys, so like this video, share this video. Thank you all for tuning into the mix. Drop some comments, keep it respectful and peaceful. Donation information is in the description section, and also other links relating to this topic is in the description section. Again, winner, go ahead and hit your girl at my Gmail accounts, my email account. So, but I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.